G'day everyone, Jason here with a review of some more Defenders of the Earth. We have, rounding out the team, Mandrake the Magician and Lothar, the strongest man on Earth, and Master of Illusion. So there they are in the packet with the Defenders of the Earth cartoon logo. This is from NECA Toys. He comes with grappling hook and rope, laser blaster and blast effects. I'm assuming it's the same one as all the others. There they are on the top, the whole team. And if we look at the back, you can see the cross-sell with the 3 figures we already have and the 2 latest ones. And then there's a little bit of a bio of Lothar. So that's Lothar, and then we come over to Mandrake the Magician. So there he is in the packet. He comes with magic cane, laser blaster and blast effects. He also comes with a cape that has got soft goods cape, and I think it is wired. So again, back of the packet, and then Mandrake's bio. So let's open these two up. Here they are. Out of the packet we have Mandrake the Magician and we have Lothar. We'll have a closer look at the figures in a second, but here are their accessories. So Mandrake comes with a couple of different hands, a sort of a magic hand. He's got fists that he comes with, and then he has a couple of gripping hands, one for his cane by the looks of it and one with a trigger finger. He has the standard blaster from this series together with the 2 blast effects, a long blast effect and a short blast effect. And he has this lovely cane with the see-through diamond on the top. And then Lothar comes with a trigger hand or a holding hand. So I'm assuming one for his grappling hook and one for his weapon. He comes with a small knife. I'm assuming there's probably a sheath somewhere on him. And then he comes with a bit of realistic rope with a grappling hook that actually unfolds, and then he comes with the standard blaster and blast effects. So let's have a closer look at the articulation. Okay, so just the cane looks really nice. It has that nice clear little piece, and then the grappling hook, so it comes like this, but you can fold out all of the grapples, and it has a realistic piece of string, so you can grapple onto things, which is great. And then I'm assuming it folds up so it can store on him somewhere, but we'll have a look at that in a second. And then I think his blaster can actually store in his side pouch. So let's move these accessories aside, try not to lose that tiny little knife, and have a look at the characters. So Lothar, the standard sort of articulation I think that they've all had so far. So head on a ball joint, up, down, good range of movement, a little bit left to right, turns around. The outer sort of jacket is sort of rubberized, so it doesn't impinge on anything. So he can look up fairly well, and as I said, look down. He's got the big Flash Gordon or Defenders of the Earth symbol on his chest. His the paint work on this jacket is amazing. It's got all of his pockets. He's got more pockets than a Rob Liefeld comic in the 80s and 90s, but he's got the rope actually molded in there, which looks great. So he's always got extra rope. He's got like a water back here, so it looks like it comes back to a camel back in the actual backpack. And then he's got amazing sort of knee pads. He's got more hip pockets. He's got pockets on his on either side of his boots. He's got the holster here. I'm just trying to see if I can find where the knife goes. Look, there it is. So it looks like his knife can actually go in here if we get it in the right way. I'm assuming that's it. The knife seems a bit longer than it needs to be to go into that, unless I've got it the wrong way around. I guess it's to get a pretty good grip so he can quickly pull out his knife. So that's that. Rest of the articulation, arms go up all the way around, double elbows. Because of the size of his muscles, he doesn't get really it's not bending on the back part. These are all notoriously stiff joints, so you probably could get it all the way up. And then he has a really good wrist flex there, so that's that. And then torso wise, as I said, it's an outer jacket, but he does have a ratchet there, which is very stiff, but he can bend forward looking down at someone smaller. He can bend back a bit, but again, it is in just like the jacket does stop a lot of that movement. He's got a waist rotation, and then his legs go out. He's got double knees. He's got, yep, there is a boot twist. All the joints are a bit stiff. He's got rocker, hinge, and he has a toe hinge as well, which is very stiff, which is good because I don't really like toe articulation. So standard sort of NECA buck for all of these characters, the Phantom, Flash, everyone like that. But Lothar does stand a little bit taller and a bit bulkier than Mandrake. So we'll move him to one side and we'll have a look at Mandrake. So Mandrake, I don't know if it's coming across in camera, but there's like a little glittery effect to his black. So his black trousers and jacket and his hat have like little sparkles. So it's like a magical sort of sparkle effect. So he's in his suit. He's got the vest. So again, this is a rubber overlay. And then his molded arms. So his arms, I'll head first. So he obviously can turn left and right. He can look down. Well, it pops up a bit. Might not have gone on all the way. I think it's tricky because his collar sort of sits up quite high because of the cape, and that is a wide cape, so there is wire running all the way down the side, so you can put it into any pose you like. So you can have an action feature, or you can sort of fold it out of the way depending on what you want to pose him as. And the arms, so they come up to about there. The jacket overlay goes out over the top of them. They go all the way around. There is an elbow cut. It's a double elbow, so you can get some movement. It does cut up the obviously the form of the arm a little bit. And again, very good wrist rotation and bend. Middle of the waist, there is probably some crunch or something in there, but basically he's limited to sort of movement at the waist. There's not too much you can do with that overlay. And just so you can see, he does have tails at the back, again very rubberized, but under the cape. And it looks like you might be able to take the cape off, so you can probably pop his head off, take the collar off, and then remove the cape and then put it back on and just have Mandrake without the actual cape. But his leg goes out about that far. He's got about a 90-degree angle. Again, they're trying to keep the lines of the suit and the jackets, so it makes it a bit trickier. And then no rotate. Oh, there's a rotation at the knee, so there's a little bit of a rotation there at the knee, and then there's a hinge and a rocker at the foot and the toe. But the details on the shoes are really nice. And as I said, he's got two fists on at the moment. There's a little bit of sloppy paint here on his handkerchief coming out of his pocket, and it looks like part of this rubber has sort of popped out of its little section here where it sort of recesses into his chest. But other than that, as he the hat is built on, it's sort of made of a softer material, so you can sort of squeeze it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't come off. So yes, Mandrake will always be wearing his hat. But that is Mandrake and Lothar.